So I've got the white pieces. My opponent plays a Sicilian, plays e6 Sicilian. Yeah, so this can transpose to various variations here, like a Javanesian. He might be playing bishop b4. Yeah, okay, so now I like taking on c6 here, bc, knight a4. Knight e4 is no good because of queen d4, snagging a piece. Usually I play knight b6, take the white squares. What I do here is play e5, and I'm going to bring the bishop back and then play c4 to dislodge that knight, and then guard the e5 square. So he stopped me from playing f4, but I can also play b3 and bishop b2, and he'll try to get play with a5, a4. Usually they play knight e7 here to play to g6. If he does that, I'll probably play king h1 to have f4. It's more reasonable to play than determining where my black square bishop should go. So I'm going to play queen c2, throw him off for a second. And now I'm going to play bishop d3. I don't think a5 was right, because knight f5 was a reasonable idea. So I'm just going to put the bishop on c3 versus making the weakness of b3 and bishop b2. Yeah, I can't stop him from trading. I suppose he could play c5. Yeah, now it's a question of whether I want to take this or not. But maybe I can play queen d2. Oh, he's got knight c6 anyway. I'm going to try that. Queen d2 and bishop e4. And maybe d6. Yeah, queen takes, bishop a5. So I'm winning a pawn, but he's got rook b2. I don't want to give up my bishops. So let's just open up the position. And if he takes with the rook, I'll play rook a d1 to put him in a pin. Yeah, so I'll pin him up. His b rook goes to d8. Then I could play bishop c6 and bishop a5, being the greedy guy that I am, because he no longer has the pressure on b2. So he's going to have to think about this. He may end up bailing out bishop c3. Well, I can't play bishop c3 because queen d6 is probably too strong. He's still got the pressure on b2, so that's a reasonable move. He wants to play bishop c3 and get the knight to d4. So I'm going to play g3, secure the f-pawn. Yeah, so I figured he was going to trade here and come in. Yeah, so this makes perfect sense. There's no specific threats. He's got a reasonable position. Yeah, he puts pressure here. That's fine. I'll bring the rook up. I can always take on d8 with check, so that doesn't bother me. It's a fairly strong threat of h4, h5. You might have to play h5 here. All right, so I'm going to double up so we can't take on c3. I'm still going to play this. I don't mind this ending. He's going to run into problems with the back rank, and he's certainly getting into some time pressure. So just limit his rooks. Oh, he blundered. Black blundered into a checkmate.